Hi, thank you so much for being here with me and sharing this space. So many of us kind of like come on videos and things like that when we're at our shiniest, when we're at our brightest to shine. I am not. I am literally at the point sharing with you my depth, dive into the depth, literally dive into the bottom of the iceberg that is underneath the sea and taking you along for the journey, taking you to share with me how I do my shadow work, how I am tested, and everything that unfolds for us in life is for us to unfold and unfurl back to love. Nothing is ever done to us. And it's okay to be in that victim mode from time to time when you're feeling betrayed, where you may be suffering grief, um, where you're really having your faith tested. But if you're being tested, then you know, and the universe knows how strong you actually are. And you will only write lessons that you know at so level that you can cope with. So I must be really strong because I'm just avoiding, shoes that are being thrown at me left, right, and centre. Which also means that you listening need to hear this and just a reminder of your strength. So, the antidote to abuse, to betrayal, to grief, and this has been a real test. So, I always had faith in the divinity, always had faith in myself, always knew my path was always certain. And I have felt the last couple of years really tested in faith, really tested in, really, this is what you want me to deliver? Really, this is what you want me to see? Really? Um, but the realization today is that I am still here. You are still here. You survived it. There are many that haven't. There are many that have left this plane, and that's okay too. They've just chosen a more spiritual path. You can't get more spiritual than without physical form. But those of us that are choosing to still continue on this path in physical form, but still connecting to your soul and your divine essence, and still here despite all the challenges, then this video for me today is a celebration. It's a celebration you're still here, you're still doing it, you're still breathing, and that's the most important thing, is breathing, consciously breathing, taking that time for silence, taking the time to switch off distractions, whether that be devices, phones, movies, and none of those are bad. Not saying any of it is wrong, but just from time to time, just switch everything off and just sit down with you and ask the divine, show me, show me. I know there's something better, bigger, bolder that is beyond, even beyond me and what I'm wanting to control and what I'm wanting to choose and just simply what I want. There's something bigger than that. Show me. Ask to be shown. As soon as you become the ask hole and you ask, it cannot not ever be delivered. So ask to be shown who you are. Ask for clarity. Ask for healing. Ask to be shown love. Ask to be shown the path. Become the real asker, the real divine asker. But my ultimate share with you today is celebration. And this is literally the antidote to betrayal, to hurt, to wounds, to shields over the heart, to heart armor, to heart walls, all of it. You're all doing this beautiful, beautiful, amazing shadow work of where you've been and where you are now, and why you turn up the way that you turn up, because it's potentially coming from a trauma response rather than just purely from the heart, just because you want to. And that's the unfurling back to love, the unfurling of the heart, and releasing all of the heart armor and the betrayals and the wounds and the grief, and just waiting for something else to go on is all part of it. That you've got this, you've got the strength to get past anything. Use your present now moment to connect just in the stillness, in the silence of just your heart and just you. And I know that some of you needed to hear this, that with a fire horse energy, that perhaps maybe you're striving to control things, outcomes, people, the divide of perhaps leaving loved ones because you're no longer in resonance and controlling the outcome of that. There are so many things that are happening at the moment, but it's just to let go of the control of all of it, that there's something bigger occurring, but to just sit in that heart space. So I was asked this morning by a friend, what is your true north? What does that mean to you? And this could mean anything to anyone. We're all having individual journeys here. But to me, the true north is always my body. When you've been through trauma, sometimes your instincts or your intuition can be a little bit off kilter, off its axis. But that's why you've got your beautiful, beautiful body that was uniquely designed by you for you in order just for this purpose to be your true north. Listen to it. If you've got aching fascias in the body, just some heat, some burning, there's some resentment, there's some anger. So then that's take time to put the love back into yourself. Take some time out for movement, for breathing. Put the love back into yourself. Show yourself who and what you are. Just sit in that stillness again, and it will show you who you are, and it will bring in healing if you ask for it. Your liver is your seat of anger, your kidneys are the seat of fear, your chest respiratory system is where we may be feeling oppressed, sad, grief. So your body is speaking to you all the time. We've forgot the art of learning to listen to it. So to me, my body is always my true north. For many out there, that you've done your shadow work and your trauma is your intuition. At one point, my intuition was absolutely pinpoint, and it's like trusted it. But then some things happened in my life and it sent me off axis. My faith was knocked, my faith in my intuition, my faith in the divine, my faith in humanity. And speaking of faith in humanity, when we are always speaking about corruption, speaking about the abuse, speaking about the ills of the planet and others, then that's all we're going to see. That's all we're going to experience, because what we are being in, what we are speaking of, is going to have an impact on the experiential outcome. So, for you awesome, amazing manifestors out there, receive the love, because that's what you are speaking of. That's what you are being in. And don't get me wrong, it's not all about love and light and fluffiness. We got a deep dive sometimes as well. And that's okay, because when you know what you're working with. Keep your enemy close, and you'll know how to combat it. So keep the evil close, keep the dark close. The problem is when we don't know it's there. So knowing it's there and seeing it, can you love it anyway? Get it out the bag, look at it, look at your evilness, look at what you've done to others, look what they've done to you, get it out the bag. But then celebrate that you survived getting it out the bag, survive that you looked in its mouth and you're still here. Celebrate that every single day. Take time out to celebrate that you're still here and you survived it and you've known the dark and you've known evil. But there's always a duality. Wherever there's evil, there's the divine. And we are both aspects. We are all aspects of both. As above is below, as within is without. And that is also kind of a symbol that I keep in my mind's eye as a true north compass point as well. So as within, what is it that I choose inwardly to focus on? Is it loving myself or is it the hatred of others? And I will not hold hatred of others no matter what. I will not do it. I feel like in some ways my faith, divinity through trauma was taken. But then I took it back. I took it back and there's nothing you can do about it. And nothing will change that. I will take it back every single time the minute it is tried to be robbed of me from whatever trauma. I will take it back. I will refuse to hate. So this was my message of the day. And people that may betray us, abuse us, gossip about us, take up space. Take up space, create, love yourself, look after yourself, be in your body, look after your body, eat well. And the sleep will come when you feel safe and when you put all those things into alignment. Take it back. Nobody can take anything away from us unless we choose to give it. Take it back and own it, and then create it. Then take up as much space with it as you possibly can. Create, but create in love, not really focusing on the corruption and the fears and the anger and the hatred, because that's what you're going to see, it's what you're going to focus on, it's what that's going to be created. So focus on creation. Get into your body. What does your body love doing? What does your mind love doing? You know, there may be people that may be losing jobs, work, livelihood. Is there something that you are guided to do that is bigger than you? Something that may be at community level, that you may be fearful because you think, I don't know how this is going to bring the money in. I don't know how we're going to eat. Faith. Perhaps our faith is being tested left, right, and centre right now. Trust that something, you will always be guided. There's always something that's going to be there. Show me, show me, show me, show me the magnificence of it all. And you will be provided for. All your needs will be met. The next phase is going to be magical. It's going to be magical. So go to those depths, wherever it is that you need to go to look into evil's mouth. Go there. That's fine. But love yourself while you're there. Then look after yourself. Celebrate yourself. And then you can celebrate others. And I really did not want to do a video today at all. I was not feeling it. But I pulled some cards and I trust them. And it said share your voice. So here I am, just sharing voice, just sharing my innermost thoughts, my innermost my experiences with this. And I just hope that my words here right now just bring somebody, you know this. I know you know this. I'm just here to remind you because this morning my friends reminded me, my community reminded me, some amazing wise women, and there's some wise men out there as well. So I really appreciate every single one of you, even the ones that are in the darkness and not recognizing it and are hurting other people and abusing other people. It's because you've been hurt somewhere along the line. But can you go and get it out of the bag and have a look? That's the main thing. It takes a lot of courage to do that. It takes a lot of balls to do that. So, do you know what? Utmost respect to anyone that is doing that. Anyone that is doing that. So look after the body. Look after the mind. You choose what you want to focus on, and waiting for the other shoe to drop. If you can focus the mind just on creation, shoes may be being thrown at you left, right, and centre, but it will get to the point where it's kind of like others only have 2 feet and only a certain amount of shoes. So there's gonna be nothing left to be thrown. And at the end of the day, it's like you'll be so strong and bulletproof. It's kind of like you won't even notice the other shoe dropping or being thrown at you. So if you are having a hard time at the moment and this is for you and you feel like, oh, where's it gonna ever end? You choose that ending and you choose the beginning. So it's all on you. It's never been on anyone else. It's all on you. So where is it humanity can choose new beginnings? And it's to get into your creation space. What means something to you? What makes you happy where time just flows, where you don't even realize the time? I get it. It's difficult to worry about money. Where are you going to eat? But have faith, something will come in. When the bowl is empty, it will always fill. Always fill. So there may be some financial shufflings around on this planet at the moment. But where is it we can share the wealth in that too? If whatever it is that you are abundant in, if you are abundant in time, where is it that you can share your time? Where is it that you can, if you're abundant in money, where is it that you can share money? And it's not just giving it away, it's money perhaps and some guidance. Uh, if it's a skill and an attribute, you're abundant in it, where can you share it? If it's knowledge, where can you share it? It's time to serve because that releases anxiety, but also not to serve in a manner that depletes oneself and you have nothing left and you leave yourself empty. It will 50-50 service to self and service to others. But whatever you are abundant in and you are calling that energy in and you've reaped the rewards, how can you share it with others? This is just the space that was coming in today. I hope these words help. They are not in any kind of system and order. They are just from the heart, just sitting here, allowing the words to flow, and that's it. Take it or leave it, like it or don't like it, whatever. I am just happy to create and happy to speak and happy to have voice. These videos are for me. They're cathartic. If somebody else gets a value out of it, awesome. That's added value. That's to celebrate in itself as well. So thank you so much for taking this time out of this new moon day. And enjoy all your rituals, gatherings, getting togethers, good food, good people, even solitude, whatever it is that you need to take. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.